Hey guys, in today's video, I'm going to show you the process of mounting a box onto your second gen Dodge Ram. This is a box I pulled off another pickup just the other day. I'm going to pull the pickup out and we'll get going. Alright guys, so I added a 2x6 in front and right there, so when I pick it up with the forks, it'll be nice and level. And I got it towards the front there, so it should balance pretty good since that front side of the box is a little heavier. So we'll go get the skid steer, we'll lift it up, we'll turn it around. I'll get it to where I think the right height is, and then I'll back the pickup up to it, and then we'll just keep kind of messing with it. There'll be a lot of trips in and out of the Bobcat, but it should work pretty good. So unfortunately, while I was editing this video, I realized that my GoPro quit recording when I started to put all the bed bolts in. So I just want to go ahead and show you the locations of all 8 bolts that you have to tighten to bolt your box down to your pickup. It's pretty easy. It only took about 5-10 minutes to do. So guys, there's 8 bolts total, 4 on each side, and they're in the same exact place on each side. So I'm just going to go ahead and show you the passenger side. Towards the front of the box here, we'll just go right underneath. And there's one right there. And one right there. And then same goes on the driver's side. And then we'll go towards the back of the pickup, kind of behind the axle. We'll go right under. And looking up, there's a bolt right there. And I just use a long extension with an impact, go through this bottom hole in the frame and hit that bolt. And then there's one right on the very back of the frame. Same thing. There's a hole there. You can just poke a extension up and hit it with an impact. And then this is the driver's side, and they're in the exact same spot. Alright guys, since I got all the bolts in place, I'm going to go ahead and cut my hole for my 5th wheel hitch. So we'll do that real quick. Looks okay. Alright guys, so I got the bed bolted down. All I need to do is put the filler neck on, taillights, bumper, and tailgate, and I'm basically done. So I'll move the Bobcat out of the way, kind of clean up everything, and we'll keep on trucking here. The filler neck's pretty easy. It's just 4 Phillips head screws. We'll find it, fish it up. It's like so. Alright guys, so I got my filler neck on. That's done. The gas cap. Alright, now basically just taillights, bumper, and tailgate. So I got one side of the bumper. There's just these 3 bolts right here on either side, pretty easy. I'm gonna go ahead and tighten the bumper down. Alright guys, so the bumper's on and it's tight. Next we'll throw in the tail lights. That won't take too long. I see I got one of my wires right here. Right here. We'll just run it up through here, plug it in the tail light, and then screw the tail light in with these 2 screws here. Pretty easy. Okay. So I'm just gonna go ahead and run some electrical tape around it so it doesn't come unplugged. Let's throw in the tail lights. Like so. And we'll just go ahead and do the same thing on the other side. Alright guys, so both tail lights are in and hooked up. Also, I forgot to mention, don't forget to plug in your license plate lights. Mine don't work, so I'm not going to worry about it, but you might want to put yours on if you're doing this. Okay, so lastly, just the tailgate. Well guys, thanks for watching my video on my 2nd gen box installation. It was a pretty straightforward process, pretty easy, definitely helped out with the skid steer. Make sure you subscribe for more videos in the future. Being that my daily driver 3rd gen burned up, I'm still pretty pissed off about that, but I don't think I'm going to buy a new pickup. I had the thing paid off, so I might use some of that money to fix this guy up, and then I got my white 9812 L2 that I'm working on, so plenty of videos to come, so make sure you subscribe, and we'll catch you next time.